The other thing that stood out to me in the book is that where you mentioned kind of giving back and the speech that you give at Lexington, and you talk about your teacher, James Hunter, and his stories, and just that whole paragraph, I got it, it's page 58, I think, is somewhere some of the stuff is in there. So much value from his story, and I remember, you're there and he's in the room, and perhaps you could talk a little bit about kind of James's story and then your impact on future generations of what you said in that speech.
Yes, James Hunter, he's a great person. I think he still had PTSD, when he was teaching us, and we got him to tell the stories about his capture. He was held as a prisoner of war, and I think through telling those stories to us helped him tremendously, and he became one of the biggest, best leaders that all of us kids knew, and he's quite tremendous. I've got his book in there, Ice Cream in My Refrigerator. Take a look at it before you leave. So it was easy to talk to those kids there at Lex. You hope you just inspire one of them or a few of them to to change the world, and who knows, they very well might and could. But it's yes, it's so necessary to teach. Whether it's high school, college, whatever. The best work that we've been able to do, I've been able to do, my family's been able to do, is establish some of the different scholarship awards, and with several colleges across the nation, and allow kids that couldn't go to school to be able to get an education. And so, I don't know, I enjoy talking to those classes.
Yeah.
I've done that a lot in North Dakota and here in Oklahoma. And it's perhaps they may not want to listen to me as much as I think they do. But anyway, it's particularly when you're talking to kids that's pretty soon going to throw their caps in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're ready to go on
Right.
and not listen to me. But anyway, it's fun going back to Lex and doing that talk to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the things that stood out to me, and a quote from the book, it says, passion is always more important than privilege. And, you're telling young kids, right, or anyone who reads the book, really, you're telling, hey, find your passion, whatever it is. And, sometimes you find it straight away. You have Frank comes in and it kind of hits you and you have this moment. Yeah. But others, it takes 30 years to find your passion. But once you do,
Yeah. And we see a lot of people at different ages that discover their passion, and it's tremendous. And, Garth Brooks' song, Don't Miss a Dance, whatever you do, you may have a calling that you don't even realize that you have, and do not miss a dance. Mm-hmm.